Okay, this is take 2 of this pattern called Trill. I made this unintentional mandala out of the other one because I didn't follow the pattern properly. So I'm going to try this again. It's called Trill by Erica Collette. Step 1 is this little flowery like shape. Actually it's 1 and 2, but I'm going to draw it all as 1 to get that 6-sided flowery shape. And then you add these petals, 3 of them, and then you do these longer kind of leafy petals, and then you aura. And last video, if you look at my unintentional mandala video, that's what I'm going to call it, I auraed the long pieces instead of the petals. I auraed the leaf shape so that it looked totally different. So we're going to try it again. This is the basic shape. So we're going to give this another go. See what happens. Oops. Dropping things. Dropping my pen. Alright, so you're going to start with like a long skinny figure 8. And then you would do another one. And another one. That will give you your center. And then you're going to do these petals from this one, skip one to that one. And you can either go up or down depending on easiest for you. I'm going to try it going this way this time. Sort of a bracket shape. Okay. Either way works, whether you do it from the top or the bottom. That's the basic beginning shape. And then you want these longer ones. I'm going to draw them this direction. And I almost have them too big again. I tend to want to draw them bigger, but that's okay. Now, the aura portion, I need to aura this and not this. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to aura this part. Okay, that looks better. That's more of how this pattern's supposed to be. And that's the extent of this pattern. And then you can do whatever you want to embellish or do another one or whatever feels right to you, which in this case is going to be I'm thinking. Guess I'll do 2 more. I'll just make 3 of them and see. And I'm going to just go ahead and overlap. I want one here and one here, sort of. Here and there. Somewhere in there. Make my middle bigger. Okay, so I want and then this way. Okay, and then there. There. That one's going off the page. That's okay. There. And then aura this part. Like that. And then one more here, I think. It's actually a relatively simple tangle to do. This one's going to be kind of a small. So when you do these petals, make sure you skip one. Go from here to there, skip that one. That helps make your 3. I think I'm gonna make this more almost straight on this one. See how that changes up a little bit. And then aura. I want another one. I hear the neighborhood dog barking. Of course it is. It's always barking. No, I take that back. It has gotten better. But when it does decide to bark, it just barks for hours and hours and hours, which is very annoying. For this one, I should have made some sort of border to contain my drawing, just because I've now gone off the edge, which is fine, but I like it better if I'm going to do that. I like it to just go behind a border instead of off the actual paper. But, you know, it is what it is. Do I want one more? Something needs to go here, but yeah, I guess one more. I'll just do another little one. Okay, and then I'm going to do the straight one like I did at the other little one. This little leaf thing is kind of more straight. And then aura. This one. Okay, and then you can do with them whatever you want to do with them. You can embellish them, color them in. I think I'm going to make these ones striped. And I'm going to do that with this one. Okay. I think these need something dark, but I'm going to do something different that I haven't done. I don't think I've ever done. Is put some tipple inside. Usually when I use tipple, I tend to use tipple on the outside of a tangle. I don't usually use it inside one. So this is different for me. It's interesting though, I like it. Do I want to do that for all of them? I think I do. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to do all three. Excuse me, all three like that. It's almost not pointy enough there. All right, that's good. I feel like this needs an aura again here. Yeah, because it got so busy with that tipple, it looked like it needed something to balance that weight. And when you do this, even if you don't fill it in, when you do an aura like that, your eye sees this as a heavier line, and it gives it a balance. See how this one and this one and this one, there's a difference when you make that double line there. And that's just part of deciding what a tile needs. If it needs a little bit of balance, figuring out how to make that balance can be some of the more challenging things. But none of it is difficult. It's just, you know, and it's all your personal preference. I think this one is going to have an interior border. Like this. Since it's already going off the page. Something like that. Yeah. It needed some sort of anchor. And now it needs just shading. I think I'm done. Okay, so what was the name of this pattern? It was Trill. Trill. I'll go ahead and sign it, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of shading, and then we'll be done. Oh, goodness. Okay. Start where it overlaps. That one overlaps that. And it overlaps this. And it overlaps this. Okay, we're going to start with that. Then I think I want to, on all of them, do this spot here. Okay. It's funny, where I live in Southern California, we had one day of, I call it weather. We had one day of weather yesterday. So instead of being like 80 or 90 degrees or even 100 degrees like it's been all summer, I think it was in the upper 60s yesterday, and people were complaining how cold it was. I thought it was hilarious, you know, that we get so used to it being hot all the time that when it gets into a normal range of temperature, we think it's freezing cold. I thought it was nice. But sun came out again today, and it's not near as hot as it was like summertime temperature, but it's supposed to get into summertime temperature again next week. So really no point in putting on the sweaters just yet. Okay, let's see. Is that done? Or do I need just a little bit? I think I need just a little bit of shading right in the middle of each of these. Just a little bit. Just to kind of soften the middle so it's not so stark white. I think that's what it needs. Yeah, there we go. It was subtle, but it looked nice. There we go. Today's daily pattern. Trill. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, and I will see you on tomorrow's pattern. Bye-bye.